This is a reply back to the Elvis putting up our DVDs on Facebook. This is our first DVD and our last DVD that we're putting up. Now we're going to go to Elvis first as fighting men. Elvis went to Tuam, he fought Rusty. At 10 stone weight, Rusty beat him like a dog. Number 2, Cash Ward gave him a box in the mouth when he ran into the house and brought him out of the boxing, the keys of the boxing club. He came back down to his father down the ball and told him that he put a Cash Ward upside down and he bet him. The outfit was inside the house at the time. This is the type of rubbish man that you're talking about now. This is Elvis. Number 3 with Elvis. Elvis Din was in the Ballinrobe Silky's pub when he met Bong Myers and Bernie. They beat him like a dog inside the pub. The Bong nearly killed him that he had to scream for his life. And now he goes as a fighting man. What type of rubbish man is he at all? Now we'll go back to the Looney's pub in Ballinrobe. Did not put up. Put up the photos. Put up the photos of Martin's ear where he got 70 or 80 stitches. Elvis got 250 stitches that Tom nearly killed him stone divine dead inside the pub. Now, you're putting up that we ran into a shop. We did run into a shop, but there's about 10 or 15 around the corner. We went into your town Ballinrobe, but there was 40 or 50 fellas in it. There was only 2 of us. Yet every family of the Sweeneys, which at the time, 11 or 12 families, we were the only one family that stood together and we're still standing. Now, when it goes back along now, this will go back to young Elvis that was talking to me the other day on the phone, and he said that, who said this? They asked old Michael for backup. Old Elvis and young Elvis went to Michael's son Jim looking for backup then. So, what type of rubbishy people are you tall biting it? I can't, there's nothing we can say about you. Putting up old things on Facebook every 5 minutes about you doing that to us. You wouldn't go to Ballyhonors to us. You won't leave Ballinrobe. It's like the 4 knocks with all the cameras. You won't come outside it. So, when we met you the other day in Ballinrobe, outside Guston's house, when we hopped out you ran like sheepdogs back to the graveyard. And how we know you went back to that graveyard, Bong Myers and them was down to the graveyard. They told us, Bong is no friend of ours, or he's no friend of yours. Bong is only Judas in between. So now I'll let Tom know on the boys, whoever wants to talk there now can talk.
Michael, you know, well, in Dublin, Michael, when I was 20 years of age, you were giving your goal. I stripped off to fight you. You went along at 4 o'clock that morning, Michael. You went along and you put 2 fingers down your face with ashes and said somebody was trying to rob your van. And you went along and the thumb was upside down with the thumb. My uncle David, the Lord Mercy and Thomas was there the same day. Davis John and Davis Michael were 2 young fellas that was there. 2 young fellas to see what was going on. That's what kind of a cowardly sheepdog, Michael, that you were. So you're putting photographs up at Tom with a small bit of a cut in his head. Right, go along 5 fellas. That's what you did. 5 fellas. When we attacked you, the 3 of you inside in the pub in Ballinrobe, you went along, young Elvis was hidden in the women's toilets. We crucified old Michael and we crucified Martin.
That's when Michael hit him.
That's the bait that you got. We broke your nerves that time because you wouldn't come back to us. It took you 8 years to get up 13 or 14 families that tried to get your own back. Now, see you again, boys.
No, but this goes back from ourselves now. We're trying to make a DVD. But the rubbish that you are and the scumbags that you are. When old Pervert himself got 84 stitches in the face with a belt of glass and plastic surgery. Martin got half his ear took off, then it took him at least 12 to 14 hours to find another piece of an ear that was gone. But Tom had it there. To understand it was gone. So you come back to us time and time again with your petty little things. Stupid things. But if you want to get it on, boy, let's get it on. But they're ringing guards, shades, priests, doctors for forgiveness. Come down to us and be up with us, and we get it done. You crowd of handicapped bastards. Who do you think you are? Our family gets your family, anything we want it. Now we're getting sick up in this kind of car. 84 stitches, plastic surgery, ears gone, the whole lot. What more can we do to you? What more can we do to you?
And the next thing now, I'll go back to Jason, that was airing about that Paddy had no son to fight him. I bet him 3 times there's no need to fight him. Or Jimmy will box him for 10,000. Jimmy will give him a date. If he puts down his 10,000, Jimmy will box him. We're not giving the rest of them fair play. That's old Elvis, young Elvis, Martin, or DeMarco Dave, the fellas that done the dirt to the boys. We're not giving them fair play. We are going to give them their own medicine again. And you're talking about good men of the Sweeneys ever come out of Ballinrobe. There was one good man of the older generation, was old Dave. A quiet man, a good man to fight. But he had a son that was, should be ashamed of himself.
Amali,
old Elvis, the worst rubbishy man that was ever put into work. The next man there that ever done anything for the name of the Sweeneys was my father. The old farmer, he was the next best man on there, and he said he wasn't a fight man. When 30 men come down, or 20 men come down from Tuam, and let a man go out in the box, a man an alcoholic at the time, the hard to drink, old Elvis was lick arson, suck on, hadn't Paddy Sweeney to sort it out. He hadn't the balls to sort it out, or he hadn't the balls to pull Tash to fight at the, after giving him a tub of them out, making show him side Tuam, that cowley yellow bastard.
Now,
hello, there's 4 come down.
There was only 4, sorry, there was only 4 men there at the time. I apologise, I mixed up there.
And I stopped but it was
And this
300.
goes to the fight man, little Martin, that took my back in Mondays. I picked up like little rag doll, I ate your ear off. I threw you across the counter. like a delicate bastard that you are. And you're out, covered the fella then ran over to hit me. I classed him in the face. And after 8 years in, you come back and try to, you get me. What did you do to me? A few scratches you give me, you dirty curly bastard. You were that afraid that night for to do any damage. But you're terrified of me, you mungled bastard you. But when I do get you, you do give me a few scratches. But you see what I'm going to do to you when I come across my knee. You're going down, you know exactly where you're going.
Why,
You
you
dirty
didn't-
bastard.
And just let you know, lad,
Okay.
just let you know, the mark that you give him, lads, it's well gone, as you can see. He has no marks. But will ye put up the pictures of your faces and Martin's ear? See, is he still the marks? Ye cowley yellow bastard, ye. Now, my father could do where there was 300 men inside Tuam. He stood his ground, he stood up and he wouldn't let a fight go ahead. And the rubbish of Battle Rope couldn't stop 4 men. Let a man go and fight in the house of drink. Elvis, you should be ashamed of yourself. Your father's discussed his life with you.
Boys, you go along, you're looking for fair fights, boys, right? 5 fellas went along and tried to crucify 2 boys that was drunk down the bog one night, right? With shovels of bears in their waist. And ye have the cheek to come back wanting fair fight to us. What's done is going to be done, and when that's done, we'll talk to you about fair fights.
You don't deserve to be done tonight. When I get my own vacancy, and Dave gets some vacancy, I will fight you,
can't say
Martin.
we- not to get
I will
you.
fight Old Pervert, and I will fight Young Pervert for the fellas that done the dirt that night. And John Moore's bastards as well. They're involved as well.
And the next thing there now, lads, we'll go back to young Elvis. Young Goat is begging young Elvis to fight. Young Elvis won't fight him. We have no problem with young Goat. In fact, we're going to drag we have them. We're not arguing. The man has plenty courage, and we credit the young man for having the courage. We respect the man for it. Young Elvis is afraid to go back to him. Number 2 is, he won't go back to Bong Myers after nearly killing his father, put his head down a toilet, and made him scream like a
drink his
woman.
own piss.
Never come back to Bong Myers, only had weddings with him and lick arson. Bong stayed in Christmas up there with them, they're all good friends. Bong is telling us everything what you're doing, boys, and he's probably doing the same thing to us. So Bong is not a friend of ours, I don't know if he's a friend of yours, but you're the biggest crowd of rubbish out there.
How sick can you be, boys, in all fairness, to have a wedding that made this man drink his own piss in the toilet? Some stuff kicked the day living lights him. He screamed like a woman was getting violated. She was like he was getting raped. He's an animal's bastard. He's barred from every funeral, every wedding around the country over he's been a pervert. Making the blue movies and the whole work. He's done the whole work. An animal, an absolute animal, paedophile animal.
We'll go back to the as Martin being a fight man. Goes to the fight man. Any leader of a gang should be well able to fight if he has to go and fight. Martin, this is how bad our case Martin is about fighting. Martin went out and he fought my brother Dave out in Spain. Dave went out to Spain with Martin, his brother Michael and his brother Dave. He boxed Martin, he broke Martin's nose, he bet Martin. The dirty rubbish boys didn't went down trying to burn his passport so he wouldn't have to come back. Dave, we came back in, myself, Dave and Davis Michael were only young fellas at the time. We went into Bannon Rope, Dave asked Martin to fight again, he wouldn't fight. Young Elvis came out, turned back to the man, myself, Davis Michael and his brothers, ran them like sheepdogs back to old Dave's yard again. Old Dave comes out and tries to hit Michael with a walking stick. Michael pushes him away, wouldn't hit him. Now, boys, you come back, if you have that much respect for your grandfather, how come you didn't back Davis Michael with that 10 years ago? What are you trying to do, boys? You put up things on Facebook, all bunch of petty things. Can you name one thing that you done to Hull, that you done to Hull, come out and met Hull outside Ballinrobe? Every incident that's happening, boys, it's happening in Ballinrobe where you live. You won't come up and meet us.
He came to the church, boys, with weapons out a confirmation. He came up there with weapons, boys. There was only about 5 or 6 of us all together. As many as you had with your machetes and your carpet knives and all that. And we backed the whole lot of you back. Every single one of you backed you back. He came in with the whole lot in the church gates with your weapons and with everything he had. And there was only 5 or 6 of us in it. And we pushed every single one of you back. So if you want to have it out with us, boys, have it out with us. This whole innocent carry-on has to stop one way or another.
We go back to his window, boys. When we went to the funeral in Ballyhonors, we would always want to respect. My uncle give David Cleary and Tom Cleary his word that we wouldn't cause no trouble. We stuck by our word. We done everything we could do for respect. When we landed at the graveyard, after walking the whole way through the streets of Ballinrobe, when we got to the graveyard, there was 40 fellas standing at the gate. In them 40 fellas, my uncle March,
That'll bear my father, Ballinrobe. Dirty ounce bastard.
now, it goes back to the...
Smelly, turpin bastard.
I know, these big children here, boys, are starting off with you as well. This was coming too.
It'll go back to a thing now, boys, about old Elvis supposed to be fighting men. Young Elvis had 2 fights, but I know him having 2 fights. He fought Young Goat, better make an ass, he ran for his life, didn't he? Number 2, he boxed the cousin of ours for minutes. Young McDonough had him better, had him knocked out. Only for the man was there to show him fair play, got Young Elvis.
Elvis, you know who he is.
The next fight then he had with David Michael, crossed from the NCF. When David Michael, better Mike and dog, he did down the ground. Now Elvis start to run and shouting, don't kick him while he's on the ground. What fight, Michael, had you got? You're a professional boxer now. You're all over the country, supposed to box and do this and that. What fights did you have? What fight? Can you name one fight that you went out and you won? Any fights that we know that you had, you got paid. You're fucking rubbish.
I've one thing to say about Elvis is saying that the Sweeneys have put me up from fighting. From the day I got married, I'm fighting with the Sweeneys again ye, and he know that. About me calling them I'm supposed to call them women's names, I called you no names. And stop ringing my uncles, shaming yourselves. My uncles don't want you ringing them at all.
Listen, this is going out to Jason as well. I do that to my mother and father. Don't think you're getting away with it now. I'm only young for now, but I'm coming for you, Jason. That's all I can say.
And again,
Look,
Yes, guys, we all can talk shite over the Facebook.
This is the last one here now.
We're not going to more village after this. Come out meters and come out over our big brother city. You carly bastards. Come out meters and we get it sorted out.
And pigs, look, you have to understand when you